Okie dokie, so I've got a few things here to show you. There we go. So the first thing is the new embossing paste and decorative masks from Stampin' Up. I haven't opened this yet, it's still sealed, so we'll open it together. And the pattern party decorative masks are here. Actually, let me show you where they are in the catalogue. So if you still haven't got a catalogue and you want one, just let me know and I will send one out to you in the post. They are towards the back. Nope. There we go. Page 201 of the catalogue. You've got the masks, the embossing paste and the palette knives all there, and they're quite reasonably priced as well. So page 201 in the catalogue. So here are the 4 masks that you get. This one is definitely my favourite. I did open these already to have a look. That is gorgeous. Then you've got a brick wall effect, which it can be so much fun. I have lots of ideas for that one. Then you've got the clouds, which are just so cute. I love those. And then you've got diamonds, but they're not straight diamonds. They've got a little curve to them. I don't know if you can you see what I mean? Probably not, ignore me. So those are the decorative masks, and it gives you some ideas on how to use them: spritzing, sponging, tracing, embossing and texture. So awesome. The palette knives that go with, oops, can't get them out now, are here. So you get 3 in the pack and they're nice and flexible, so when you're spreading your embossing paste it will spread quite nicely. So let's get it opened. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what it looks like or anything. Packaging. Seriously. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it smells like it's a little bit like gesso and something else, I'm not sure what. Reminds me of something, and I've got it on me already. Oh dear. Okay, actually, what does it feel like? It's kind of, it's very creamy, and the look of it kind of looks a little bit sparkly, so I think there might be a little bit of shimmer in there. And there's a fly buzzing around my head. I don't know if you can hear that on the video. That is the loudest fly ever. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think there might be a little sparkle in there. Ooh, interesting. Right, oh, that dries very quickly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just give it a try. I've got some washi tape just to hold it down, and I'm going to try this one first because it's gorgeous. Oh gosh, I'm just going to do it. I don't want to leave that open while I'm faffing. Okay, so just like that, and I'm just going to hold it down with some washi tape. I'm not that used. I love embossing paste and mixed media type stuff, and I do have some, but I haven't used it loads, so I'm kind of still learning with it as well. Whoops. So bear with me, that should hold it. Okay, I'll just do that, and let's see what it says. See, instructions again. Apply paste over decorative mask with a palette knife. You can use a piece of washi tape to hold it in place. Remove excess paste using palette knife. Drying time varies depending on paste thickness. Replace the lid immediately so it doesn't dry out. Clean it off straight away. So I'm just going to apply a thin layer, and I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to use the back of it and then sort of smooth it across. I'm not going to go super thick, and then I'll see how long it takes to dry. Oops. So I don't want to waste any either. I just realised I'm doing white embossing onto white card. Oh, dope. Okay, and now I'm clearing off the excess. Just making sure I've got most of the pattern. Okie dokie. Put the excess back in so it doesn't waste. Put the lid back on straight away. I think that's the important thing to remember, is to always put the lid on quickly. And then, whoa. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Oh, I love that. And I haven't put a hugely thick layer on. That looks so cool. That is awesome. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video while I wash this, because I have a feeling if you let it dry on your mask and your palette knife, it's going to be a nightmare to get it off. So I'm going to pause and I'll see how long this takes to dry. I'm not going to dry it with the heat tool or anything. I'm just going to leave it, let it air dry, and I'll let you know how long it actually takes. So back in a minute. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and I'd say it's pretty much dry, I think. I'm not quite sure exactly, because I'm rubbing it and it's maybe a little bit longer. It sort of feels a little bit damp still, so I'm wondering if it needs to feel completely dry. Like, yeah. So 5 minutes-ish. I think it's probably nearly there. So what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put it to the side and do something else for a little bit. So with the embossing paste, you can colour it as well. So that's what we're going to do next. So I've got, and it cleaned off the stencil nicely. Kind of left a little bit of marking, but I guess it kind of stains a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be an issue if it stains a bit. I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to go for this one. So I'm going to put it in place, and then colour the paste. Just make sure that's straight. Oh, come on. There we go. So I want it level. Right. You could also use decorator tape. What's it called? Masking tape. Oh my life. To hold it down, but I've just got some old washi tape there. So I've got my acrylic block as a palette. I'm thinking this would be alright. Anything slippy. I've got my big Tim Holtz mat, but I couldn't be bothered to get it out basically. So I'll take a little bit of the paste and put it on. I'm going to go a little bit because I'm not going to be able to put it back in after I colour it, so I'm going to go with a little bit first. And this is Melon Mambo. We'll go with 1, 2 drops. I'm going with just a couple drops because it's quite concentrated. So oh wow, look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that is nice. Ha, that is so nice. Oh, imagine if you just had like loads of colours of it. Oh, that is pretty. Right, let's scrape it up, and I'm just gonna smoosh it across. I'm gonna try and use it all up. Try and do the whole background. Nice. I'm liking it. Put it down there. Oh, this is nice. There we go. So, a little bit of waste. I don't know what else I can do with it. Let's just do that. Yeah, that'll do. So if you're colouring it, make sure you go light-handed on taking the paste out, because obviously you can't put it back in, so as not to waste any. And let's see what it looks like. Oh wow, that is nice. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Oh, I'm making a mess now. Whoa, okay. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the texture. I love it. Okay, you have to get some of this because this is awesome. Ah, awesomeness. Okay, again, I'm going to go wash everything off and be right back. I'm back and I'm loving adding the colour to it. It looks really, really pretty. So here's that other bit and we'll see. Okay, so that is dry. I mean, I'm rubbing it fairly hard and it's not coming off. So I'd say give it about 5 minutes and it's dry to the touch. That is awesome. So it doesn't take that long to dry. Here's the first one. Yeah, that is completely. I think I did do this a little bit thicker. But so now we can colour over the top of that one. But first, I just want to try using this stencil with some ink. So I really should clean up a little bit, and I'm dropping everything. Okay, bear with me. So now that we have done the embossing paste, I'm going to give the mask a try with some ink, inking through the masks. So I've got the brick pattern now and just holding it down, and I've got some inks here. I've got powder pink, melon mambo, berry burst and rich raspberry. Somebody asked oh, I can't remember which video it was on, how I add my little handles for my oh, why can I not speak today, for my Stampin sponge. So I need one for the powder pink, so I'm just going to show you how I do that. All I do is take the Stampin sponge. You get, oh, how many is in the pack? 3. You get 3 of these in the pack, and I cut them into 6. I know some cut them into 4, but I think you can get 6 out of it quite easily. and that's more than enough, I think. So I just cut them into 6, take one, and then I get some powder pink cardstock, which I have forgotten. Let me just go and grab it. So using the new Pretty Label punch, that's the one that I've got, punch out a piece of the cardstock, and then take a black marker, a Stampin' white marker, write powder pink on it. Sorry you couldn't see me writing there. And then just fold it in half like so, and then I've got the Stampin' Up stapler, which they don't sell anymore, but if you've got the Tim Holtz tiny attacher, I think it's pretty similar. So then I just take the cardstock, and on the cut end I just place the handle, not all the way down, just a little bit, leaving a little bit of a gap. I don't know if you can see there. And then staple it, and that is the handle, and that's all you need. You don't need loads. That's what I've always done, and that's always been enough. So cutting it into 6 works well, and that means that out of the pack you get loads. So you can see I've got a few. I've got one for near enough every colour now. Every time I need one, then I'll cut one, and then I just store them in the Stampin' Up DVD cases, the wood mount cases that you can buy, and I've just got them for each colour family stored in there. So it's very, very easy to find the colours that I need. So yeah, Stampin' sponges, I'll leave links in the description on how you can get your hands on those. So let's do some inking. I'm just going to pop all these open. And let's go. I'm thinking to start with the lightest colour. And just going to do some swirly action. Oh, you know, swiping's better, I think. I don't know if you can see. You might not be able to see this one because it's quite a light colour. I'm sort of going to put this over most of it, I think. Oh, this is going to be nice. I can tell already. Okay, so that was the powder pink. Then I'm going to go with Berry Burst. I am loving that colour. It's so pretty. Oh, looky, looky, look. How awesome already. Oh, try not to move the card underneath. Okay, then Little Rich Raspberry. Oh, I love this. This is so much fun. This is my kind of crafting for sure. Just getting mucky. Not even that mucky really, it's just fun. And then lastly a little Melon Mambo. Oh, nice. So I think the swooshing motion is best. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it at that. And you could, whoops, also go in with your marker and go around some of these squares. I'm not going to do all of them because we'll be here all day. And up here. Oops. And then just a couple down here. I know this bit is probably a bit boring to watch, but and then just here. Okay, nearly done. Okay, so the big reveal. Let's see what we've got. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. I love that. Yeah, if I hold it that way, you can see all of it. How cool is that? Ah, that is awesome. Oh, and those colours together. So that's some of the new ink colours, two of the new ink colours, and some of the other colours. That is very, very cool. I am loving this. Oops, sorry. Let me zoom you back out so we can see all of what we have got. So that's the embossing paste coloured. That's the embossing paste white, and I'm going to, let's see what happens. Let's go with a light colour. If you go over the top, I'm thinking if you go light enough, whoops, and just pick up some of the embossing, you can probably just shade the embossing maybe. So, okay, you can't see that on camera. Let's go with Berry Burst, because that's not showing up, you can't see. Just very lightly. You can see it a little bit more now. That is fab. And then if I go, look, my powder pink needs re-inking already. There we go. So we've got a two-tone effect on this one now. So you can add whatever colours you want to go with what your project that you're doing. I love this. So you can see even more now. Fabulous. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today. So I just wanted to introduce you to these products, and I've got so many ideas on what to do with these. So we have got the, what are they called again? Party masks? Pattern Party decorative masks. We've got the masks and the new embossing paste. Move these out of the way, which you've seen me use there, the masks there, and then the palette knives as well. And their handles are quite sturdy, so they're quite good quality, I think. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video of me trying out some new product. If you'd like to see more of this type of video, let me know. And let me know what products you would like to see me try, and if I can, then I will do that for you. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.